Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Market Pulse. My name is Ajit, mahuli, the founder and mentor at learnpricectiontrading.com. Markets have been behaving pretty much as we expected. So let's take a look at what markets have been doing and is likely to do in this coming week and end of this month. On the monthly chart, again, after coming, we have reached one area of demand zone. So that's what prices have gone through this. And are moving up from these areas of demand zone. Now remember, this is also an area of demand zone, the whole thing. So if you take a look at it, prices have hit that area of demand zone and are moving up. There is no supply on the monthly, so at least the index could travel all the way up to the weekly supply zone. Let's take a look at where our weekly supply zones are. So coming on to the weekly zone, so this consolidation range was finally breached. Markets came to that monthly demand zone. And now this week it gapped up, but still closed off the day's high. But that's not something that should be worrying. There is a good chance, since that July is going to be earnings season, that the markets could move all the way to this area. So that's probably going to be the range on the weekly that you can look at markets to hold till July. Probably, 16,800. Again, of course, there's a gap here, so there'll be some profit booking, but I'm not too concerned about that. But there is enough room on the long side. Shorts should be only short-term income, and you can look at going long on pullback. So when you come to this, that's the area. So there are two demand zones here. That's the original demand zone on the daily chart, which starts at about 15,400. So as long as we are holding this, we will make an attempt to move towards at least this area of supply zone. So that's the range going to be on the daily chart. So we can look at this range up to 16,400. Those who are aggressive can look at getting into some long positions in this area, or maybe some options trades if you trade options. Because 15,500, 600 to 15,400 will be the area where markets could possibly turn, and if they turn from here, you will have good profit potential. So look for some confirmation trades between 15,600 to 15,400, or even 650 to 400, 15,400, and those who are conservative can look for some confirmation trades at the lower area of demand zone. So overall, still a bullish bias, because on the daily chart also we are moving from a very good area of demand zone. So there is a good chance market will move towards the 16,300 at least in the next couple of weeks. So bullish bias, wait for pullbacks to go long, shorts only intraday or short term. Again, like Nifty, Bank Nifty also moved the way we anticipated based on the previous market pulse that you might have seen. Let's take a look at what it is likely to do in the coming week or the coming month. Let's begin our analysis with the monthly chart. On the monthly, Bank Nifty is again moving up from this area of demand zone. Remember, as long as we hold this demand zone, we'll make an attempt to move towards supply zones that are probably located on the weekly and daily chart. On the monthly, if you see, supply probably will start at somewhere close to 38,000 to 37,000, but overall there is no clear structure. This is sort of a bullish price action. If we close with a bottoming tail, markets will make an attempt to again move towards a weekly supply zone. So that's what we have on Bank Nifty on the monthly chart. If you take a look at the weekly chart, so Bank Nifty has a big room to move up. So if you take a look at that, that is the area of supply zone where Bank Nifty is likely to move, and that's your area of demand zone which is holding up on the weekly chart. So that's the range that we should be trading, or one should be trading for the near future. Remember, even if we have closed off the day highs, there'll be demand zone on smaller time frame where you can get an opportunity to go long and target 35,000 as a possible target for the July month series. Coming back to the daily chart, and that's how the daily chart looks like. So if I have to show you, this is the original demand zone from where it is moving up. That's the area which is holding up, and a bounce can be expected all the way up to this area initially, at least. It's a daily supply zone. So the range for you to trade this week or probably early till next week, based on the daily, will be somewhere close to this. So we have enough room to move. So 35,000 does look likely, provided we hold these areas of demand zone. So the demand zone will be somewhere in this area. So that's the area where you can look at some lower time frame demand zone or confirmation based demand zone, new demand zone based on confirmation, and again target this. Aggressive traders can try to look at getting into long at smaller time frames, probably somewhere here. But remember, we still haven't shifted the trend on higher time frames like weekly and daily, though the bias is going to be bullish. This could be a very aggressive area of demand zone. A best way to do it is probably wait for some confirmation to move. If you break this demand zone, then that's the area where you can pick up some bank nifty or banking stocks and target around 34,800 to 35,000. So bullish bias, wait for pullbacks to go long. We could see some profit booking coming in because everyone who's bought here are going to book some profits. Those there are coming some sell orders going to come here. So be cautious. This month we also have expiry, so probably it will be range bound, maybe between 33,400, 500 to 34,000, 34,500. That could be the range it could remain in before it starts making an attempt to retest 35,000. Bullish bias, wait for pullback, don't be in a hurry, and short should be only intraday or short-term income. Swing trades are primarily going to be on the long side.